Midday News.
Good afternoon and welcome. I am Ibrahim Adebayo with the Carnival Radio Midday News. The Senate has urged the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, initiate measures to tackle the impending food insecurity in the country. It also urged the government to outline the measures implemented to combat the situation and address Nigerian concerns regarding it. The Senate's resolution follows adoption of a motion on the urgent need to address food insecurity and market exploitation of consumables in Nigeria. At plenary, the motion was sponsored by Senator Sunday Karimi, APC Kogi, and Senator Ali Undume, APC Bonu. Karimi said the current market price of food items such as beans, maize, rice, yam, tomatoes, and onions, which initially rose by about 40% after removal of petrol subsidy, had increased to between 100% and 300% with no attributable reason for the increase in prices. He reiterated further that insecurity in food producing regions, bad roads, increase in cost of transportation, and depreciation of value of naira had been identified as possible factors contributing to increasing in price of food items and other consumables. Meanwhile, All Farmers Association of Nigeria has said that the creation of Livestock Development Ministry by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will bring joy to its members nationwide. Femi Oke, the Southwest chairman of AFAM, disclosed this in an interview with newsmen today. His comment comes as President Bola Tinubu announced the creation of the Livestock Development Ministry yesterday. Oke said the creation of the ministry stems from agriculture stakeholders' recommendation to the federal government, adding that the livestock ministry will lead to the end of the age-long farmers' herders conflicts and banditry in Nigeria. Similarly, Ayuba Rano, the national secretary of the Amalgamated Union of Foodstuff and Cattle Dealers, said the development will bring a solution to food insecurity in Nigeria. Meanwhile, some Nigerians have kicked against the ministry establishment, stating that it would further increase the cost of governance as this development further increase ministry under President Bola Tinubu government from 49 to 50. In another news, a member of House of Representatives, Olajide Akeremi, is dead. Mr. Akeremi, popularly known as Jagaban, passed away today but the cause of his death is still unknown. Until his death, Mr. Akeremi represented Ibadan North Federal Constituency of Oyo State. As it is the tradition of the National Assembly, plenary and committee activities are to be suspended to allow members mourn and honor their colleagues. On the foreign scene, Israeli army orders all Palestinian civilians to leave Gaza City as it strikes UNRWA building a day after at least 30 people were killed in an Israeli attack on a school housing displaced civilians in Khan Yunis. It was the fourth attack on schools in as many days, which came after Israel issued new mass evacuation orders as part of Khan Yunus and Gaza City, forcing tens of thousands to flee and closure of the three key hospitals. The attack comes as another round of talks to try to end the war in Gaza are set to begin in Qatar today after discussions in Egypt. UN human rights experts says Israel is imposing targeted starvation on Gaza population, resulting in the death of children from malnutrition and dehydration. At least 38,243 people have been killed and 88,243 wounded in Israeli war on Gaza since October. In the interesting world of sports, Kwara United are set to wrap up deal for Ifeanyi Ogba and Anthony Anokie. According to reports, both players have agreed personal terms with Kabiru Dogo side, while the deal is expected to be finalized before the end of this week. Ogba will be joining the Harmony Boys with huge credentials, having won the league title with Rangers last season. The 20-year-old forward scored 7 goals in 52 appearances for the Flying Antelope. Anioke played a key role in Aqua United escape from relegation last season. Both players are expected to bluster Kwara United push for a continental slot next season. And that ends the midday news on Carnival Radio. Thank you so much for listening. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. You can download the Carnival Media app from Play Store and App Store. Good afternoon.